The year is 1945. World War II was over, Hitler just blew his brains out, and MGM was dominating the film industry along with the rest of the Big Five. These organisations had exceptional control of production and distribution to mass audiences, as the infrastructure and technology required were very expensive, something the average Joe could do without a bit of argy-bargy to gain the funding. These forms of traditional media include print, radio, film, and the magical box of visions. At the time, media had a great large feedback loop, about the size of your mother. This meant that there was a one-way flow for media production, distribution, and feedback, where it would take great deals of time for a film to be produced, released, and received by audiences. This also meant that audiences would have very little say in media production and their content. This is a process that turned away many small organizations, leaving only a few in control of the great hierarchy. However, as media technology developed, traditional media began to become obsolete as With the introduction of Web 2.0 in 2005, media changed forever, as media convergence began to occur, the process where ancient technology of times long gone converge into new forms, such as VHS becoming Blu-ray or MP4 files. This means that media forms have changed as videos, messages, online news, on-demand formats, and even more have advanced and hybridized with applications and technology merging together. This includes hardware such as the PlayStation systems, which were innovative by being game, music, and Blu-ray players all in one, and software such as ye olde MySpace, which combine the media forms of videos, messages, links, images, and more. Hybridized media has also helped to tighten the feedback loop of audiences, such as YouTube, with its video platform aspect being combined with its audience comment section for quick and easy reaction and response. As described before, traditional media had a massive feedback loop. However, this has changed and grown with new media, allowing for lightning fast responses from the audience, which comes alongside them having a greater impact on the production of media. As soon as a video is uploaded to YouTube or a series on Netflix, the audience has the ability to criticize those productions and publish their responses, which gives them a greater influence over the decisions of creators. This also gives the audience the ability to become the producers of their own forms of media, as production has become cheaper and more accessible, requiring just a bare minimum, a simple modern phone. For example,
what's up guys? Welcome back to Smash Yes! Today, we're watching a video essay about media and change. So, let's jump right into it.
Hitler just blew his brains out.
I'm gonna have to stop it right there. That joke is completely unacceptable and insensitive. I mean, what was he even...
So I immediately got cancelled for my video essay. And I just want to apologize and say that I removed the joke from the video and will never, ever make anything like that ever again. I'm so sorry.
The impacts of a smaller feedback loop can be seen through the YouTuber Colleen Ballinger, a vlogger with a growing controversy that publicized her racist, verbally abusive, and sexually abusive tendencies, particularly towards minors. In her apology response on June 28, Ballinger released a 10-minute long ukulele song, which, rather than apologize and take accountability, simply denied all evidence and blamed her fan base. This elicited an immediate response from the audience, which not only helped to surface further evidence on her guilt, but also destroyed her entire reputation. The audience had banded together and produced a universal response that ousted her from the YouTube community, as she's been completely invisible since. Another change with digital media was the introduction of the filter bubble, in which personal data is taken and fed to an AI to then create personalized results of what the user would like to see, isolating them from the feeds of others and content outside of their bubble. YouTube, in all of its greatness and glory, fosters a number of ethical issues, particularly in the difficulty of moderating and regulating content. This leads to the company giving a platform to malicious, predatory, and vulnerable people in positions where they can not only gather like-minded people to form inherently unhealthy communities, but also garner attention from others who may aggravate and precipitate dangerous behavior. YouTube gives its users a level of anonymity that creates an environment for cyberbullying to thrive, leading to a rabbit hole of malice and dogfighting. This can be seen through the disgusting, depressing, and tragic tale of Chris Chen, the most documented person in human history. She is a YouTuber who gathered an audience for all of the wrong reasons, where they would take produced content such as childish comics, videos, and drawings and use it to relentlessly bully Chris Chan, who is particularly vulnerable due to her autism and past traumas. This bullying brought a personality change in Chris Chan that led to egregious offline behaviour such as public outcries towards trolls, which only further fueled the bullying. This created a detrimental feedback loop that has been ongoing since the YouTuber's beginning. It has led to the manipulation of Chris Chan to the audience, resulting in her arrest after an incestuous rape case in 2021. This case was entirely caused by the ability of Chris Chan to indulge in egotism behind a screen, and for malicious audiences to hide in anonymity and harass Chris Chan. With the help of growing media technology, this evolved into the worst case of a destructive feedback loop in the history of media that seems to never end with the release of Chris Chan on bail as of March this year, paid by someone who allegedly wanted to just keep the story going. This story is a rabbit hole that just never seems to end. It is the perfect showcase of one of the worst ethical issues of YouTube as a media platform. So I think from now on, I'm just going to stick with Vimeo.